Greetings, lovely Aries. This is your full moon in Leo, your fellow fire friend sign. Full moon in Leo, 16th, 17th of February. We're doing a wonderful empowerment reading today. So we're looking at your emotional, mental, spiritual state. We're looking at all sorts of things here. So let us begin. What's looking very bountiful is this a gift of this gorgeous Ace of Abundance, Ace of Discs. It's not just in the material sense, but I do feel that you've got a really full understanding of making use of all the resources that you have around you, whether that be people or property or whatever it happens to be. You've got a really good full understanding of your place, of your position, and it's a really good position to be in. This is what I'm getting. There is a desire maybe to create something out of it, to build something from this. Even though I do see it more so, I know the Ace of Discs is a gift that we give it form. This is really what you want to do, even though it is in form around you. I do see that it's in form around you anyway, but you want to take that and give it a slightly different shape, or alter it, or work with some other people within that. At this time, there's a period of a lot of planning, of a lot of talking, of a lot of thinking. There's a period of balance. So we have the Three of Discs here in the center. Then we've got the Two of Discs. We've got discs on every level. We've got discs from, the formless gift that appears to us if we see it, which I do believe that you see it very well, very, very well, Aries. And then we have this wonderful, this construction that's appearing before our eyes. In whatever way this is, remember these are really general readings. At this current time, you're keeping this. There's a lot of activity, whether it's actual physical activity around you or it's mental. There's a lot of talking, there's a lot of planning going on. So we're keeping this equilibrium at the moment. A decision will be made, and maybe it is. Maybe you're making a collective decision about property or something like that, of that nature. Aries. Past challenges possibly have been a sort of rigid, a slightly, this is just what I get from this. We've got the King of Pentacles in the past sort of challenge position. It's sort of like having to move through or get through this King of Pentacles before anything is finalized. I do see this possibly a personality in your life, could be aspects of yourself. General, not liking change too much, not liking to sort of let things organically do their thing too much. There's a little bit of control with that King of Pentacles, and it's sort of trying to. I do see an Aries trying to just get around that by being quite nurturing, loving, and being quite creative and lateral in terms of thinking. It could be, like a project manager or a partner in something. I do see it in terms of building something here in the future. It's as if there's a bit of worry that that if this is a project of sorts, that it's not going to go through. We've got the Nine of Swords. Now, I say worry, unfounded. It's catastrophic thinking. It's just, going to bed worrying about stuff that really at this moment in time you don't have any control over. So it's catastrophic thinking, that kind of thing, which just creates anxiety, Aries. You do the best that you can in this situation. But as I said, it's like you really, really want to get something off the ground. You see something that has great potential, and it's just getting over the hurdles of not only possibly someone who's a little bit rigid and doesn't like change in your life, but also the tendency to maybe worry about things that it's just makes for confusion and levels of fear. Anyway, options and advice. We're able to, this is the key here, options and advice. We've got the Lovers. So this is a card of choice primarily. It can be a romantic sort of card and depending on the cards around it. But to me, it's really, we're talking about balance here. We're talking about dual desires or aims, or in the Lovers we see a synthesis. We see the concept of the dual nature or dualities actually integrating. So in some ways the Lovers is almost hermaphrodite element to the Lovers. We see a integration, a synthesis, again a rebalancing, because it is a rebalancing when that occurs. I do see it as an easy transition. There is some transition, but it definitely sort of feels like a project to me. I guess the general directive here, then we have the Queen of Wands, is, dear Aries, is to embody your full power. And this is an empowerment reading. To me, I see the Queen of Wands as Aries, very powerful, driven, very willful. There may well be a decision that you need to make that doesn't sit well with someone else involved here, and it's good to remember that you sometimes you have to make tough decisions, Aries. I mean, I know you know that. Possibly in the past you've maybe potentially avoided that because it's not worth. It's just what I'm getting from these cards. It's not worth. It kind of makes you feel a bit pain, a level of pain in the heart. But remember those, because key to empowerment, we've got the Three of Swords here. Some point in the past, you have been hurt. I mean, we all have, haven't we? Be lucky not to have been. We have felt that heart pain, and that this can be simply a memory of that. When we haven't done, when we haven't expressed or been driven or gone for gold, like this Queen of Wands goes for gold, like you do, Aries. When we haven't, we've allowed that to hold us back, even if it is just a memory. In this reading, it's as if you really, this is what I get, you are really sifting the oats from the chaff here, and you are quite driven with this project. I do feel that it's a project. Well, it's a choice that you're making. You want to go in a certain direction, Aries. So let's see what Brian Froud's Pixie and Fairies can give us here. For beautiful Aries, please. For Aries. Yeah, look, as I hear it, there's no point for catastrophic thinking. This process will play out, whatever this is for you, Aries, will play out in its own organic way. So there's no way that it's not. And so it's sort of about the people involved in it. 'Cause what I do get are basically being of wise being of wise and sound mind is what I get, because this will play out organically. It's already underway. We have what is in effect a 9 of Swords. We have the Hobjob. Unfounded fear is can be sort of like back off energy, but I see it more as a 9 of Swords, unfounded worry and anxiety. You've got no fear here because Nellis the Alchemist came up right behind that. This is underway anyway. This is special alchemical, magical stuff. You've set the ball rolling, even if it's just in your own mind, Aries. And just one more card, please, for Aries. Sorting the oats from the chaff is very much what I'm getting. And there's always a few bubbles that come up. Well, once you're on fire, dear Aries, look at this little baby. Taking the self, effervescent, like, what are they? Baroccas or something. This incredible, energetic entity that speeds everything up, that zizzes everything up, to heights of great enthusiasm, and also shifts and changes, literally beyond time and space and physics. This is a special process that's going on for you, Aries. So have faith. Have faith. On that note, Aries, have a wonderful week and take good care. Okay. Cheery for now. Bye.